And welcome back to the Career Build Series. This is episode 102. So I fast traveled over here to Spy Cakes, and I remember that I left my truck out. So I want to get the katydid in, and so to do a mission. And so I decided that I'll come over here and I will. I knew I left this truck out, so I'd go grab it, and then let me see if I can remember how to do reverse. Go grab this truck, put it away, and also spawn the katydid. Presently the way I have to spawn the katydid is by putting it on the barge, and the problem is then once I try to get rid of the barge, I'm going to get rid of the katydid. So I want to leave the katydid out, and in the last video, worked on the helipad at our new base. So I figured, you know what, I will spawn the katydid over here. We'll put this truck away, put a little extra money in the bank, and then we'll go up and we'll do this transponder mission. So that's kind of the plan. So this truck's been sitting out for a while, and so figured put it back in the workbench, and we'll grab the katydid. So there's a transponder mission up there, so we'll go do this rescue, and then we'll be able to park the katydid at the right at our base. Let me see, can I grab this back? There we go, return to workbench. Okay, good. So that's back in the workbench. This here, I think I can pull that back in the workbench. No. How do I get this back in the workbench? Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna kick it out of the way for now. This should be able to recall this, but it won't let me at the moment. So, all right, let me grab the latest version of the katydid, which is here. All right, we'll go up and we'll do this mission here. So, it looks like they fixed the winches. Before I had to detach the winch, so it looks like they fixed that in this latest update, which is welcome news. You know, much as people give them grief for it, they do fix these things. May not always be as quick as everybody would like, but they do fix them. So I tried spawning this really quick doing a barge, but then you have this issue that if the primary portion of the vehicle needs to be, I think it's like 2 kilometers max from the other portion. So like when you're checking the merge screen, the red section needs to be, that's your primary. That needs to be within like 2 kilometers of your secondary or your other parts, or they'll disappear. So I was going to run into issues with that, so I decided to kind of fast travel and then spawn it, and then I can deliver it at the our base and leave it there. So it's just setting everything up here with autopilot, and we're gonna get looking for this vehicle. So I set my waypoint for where the transponder signal should be. We have the transponder locator on. So I still need to work on the PID for my pitch, but it's not bad. I'm going to actually go up to 500 feet. I want a little altitude here for hunting for this, for when I'm actually looking for this, this craft out there. So let's read it. Search the area and locate the emergency. Locate the emergency. The vehicle has activated its transponder. Use a transponder locator to hone in the signal. So it's a cruiser boat. So we should be to the extreme, the end of that, in 10 minutes. That makes sense. Okay, we're starting to get a signal. Starting to get a signal now. So it also looks like it's going to be dark-ish when we get there, which is not ideal, but it might be to our advantage because if they have lights on or fire, we might be able to see it from a distance. So we have a bunch of things going for us here with the katydid. It's finally up to where I think it's in good shape to do these missions. We have the station hold system, which helps us do our rescues and stay on position. So that's really good. We have all our autopilot, which helps you know, as autopilot does in real life, you know, cut down on workload. You know, allows me to do other things while that's going. So we're in good shape there. Let me just double check an inventory. Let's put on this light here. Double checking in the inventory here. So we have plenty of med packs, defib. We do have fire extinguisher. Okay, good. So let's get out there and let's get this going here. All right, so we're starting to get pings off the signal now. If you look, I have the waypoint set to kind of the extreme end of the search area. And so we're coming up from here, and it was said it would take 10 minutes. Well, this is, you know, this search area is more than half, so we could, if it's in this section here, we might be able to get to it a little bit quicker. So we're doing a good 130 knots, which is nice. It's nice and fast. Get us out there. See if I can grab a quick pick here. Picks are never great with the see, that's annoying, as somebody was telling me, you know, to use NVIDIA for my screenshots, but it pops up a prompt, so I don't know if, because when I hold Alt, as you see, it brings up the trims, so that's kind of annoying, so I have to change that. See if I can do it now. Alright. So what is this island here? Let's look at this island. Is that it there? That might be it there. Let me kind of look at the shape. Yeah, that looks like it there. As you can see, we have a big island and we have a little island off of it there. So that's this section here. Little dead reckoning going on here. That's probably the refueling plane. Kind of drops in funny when it comes in. Give it a little gander, see if we see a loot crate. I'm not going to stop for it, but it's good to know that it's there. Gives me the option to come back. I don't see one. Alright, so we are 6 minutes from the end. We're starting to get a faster signal, but it's not fast by any stretch of the imagination. So we're just passing that island right there, so we're probably somewhere right about here. And so we're starting to get into the area. We still don't have a strong signal. You know, we're barely getting a beep, so that tells me that it's probably a little bit farther away. Really happy with how this is turning out. At some point I want to make an annunciator panel, so the annunciator panel will essentially have little tabs, color tabs. I need to learn Lua and start working on that. I kind of put it off because it's a challenge for me, so I need to kind of struggle through that and just get used to it. And then that will, you know, if we have low fuel, that will light up yellow. If we're really low fuel, we'll light up and flash red. Is kind of my plan. You know, in the airliner I used to fly, we had you would get a ping and a flashing button, and then it would read off your cautions and your red messages, and then you can press the button to silence them. And so I'm going to kind of set it up like that. You see this undulation? That's, again, my p-value needs tuning here. So we're coming up to this island here. So this is this island here. You notice it's a horseshoe, and then we have another one off to the right. So again, we're going right over the horseshoe island. We're just using dead reckoning, which is, you know, looking at landmarks to kind of get yourself there. So that looks like the science station. Alright, so we're coming up here. Not really much of a strong signal yet, pretty weak signal. And we're above 5 minutes from the opposite side. So this would take a long time in a boat. You know, these transponders are definitely beneficial to do in an aircraft. Just gonna be a lot quicker. I'm just listening to the beeps, kind of, you know, letting the beeps inform me of, you know, how quickly, you know, how close we are. Okay, so we have some more landmarks over there. Let's kind of check as we come up. Those are probably these landmarks here. So we're somewhere in here. There probably. It's always good when you're VFR, visual flight rules, to continually scan your area and know where you are. That way, if you ever get in a situation where it's, you know, it's dangerous and really so still getting a very intermittent beep. It's actually speeding up a little bit now, which is what we should expect. What's that? Okay, that's just a boat moving away. The seas look pretty pretty rough right now. Got something over here. So it's going to be dark and very stormy. That's not what we're looking for. So again, we're looking for a cruiser boat. So that looks like the fishing boat is, yeah, you see they're struggling too. This water is pretty ugly right now. So, you know, one of the things that, you know, when I finally get into the home ship, you know, the home ship, oh, there we go. Nope, okay. I thought it was a flashing strobe. It was just their light bouncing as they go up the waves. When we finally get in the home ship, there's a lot of ships out here. One thing we'll be able to do is, you know, kind of send the home ship in this general direction, and then take out the aircraft and work with it. And if, you know, the seas are too rough, the home ship, you know, it can, you know, essentially set a waypoint and then go back and get in the home ship and kind of have it come in. Alright, so the beeps are getting faster. We're coming up on an island here, big island with, looks like a repeat of this island. So, yeah, it's a repeat of that. So we're coming up on this, so we're coming up here. Getting faster beeps. Yeah, beeps are definitely speeding up, so it's on this side, definitely. The question is, we're going to be coming straight up here, whether it's left, or whether it's to the west or to the east. We can see quite a ways, so if visibility is not terrible, so hopefully we can see what we're looking for here. Hoping they popped a strobe. It's kind of this twilight, which is tough. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start turning over here to the east. Right, and the point of this is, if it speeds up, we kind of know that it's this direction. If it starts slowing down, I know that it's probably this quadrant over here. So I kind of split it in half. Already went through here, very slow beeps the whole way. As we get up here, we get faster beeps. Now I'm heading over here to check this quadrant. And then if it's not over here, we'll check this quadrant. And hopefully that should get us in the right direction. There's just another boat cruising. A lot of traffic out here. Alright, so we're kind of coming towards this little island here. That would be this one right here. So, we're starting to get towards the end of this quadrant. And it actually sounds like the beep is slowing down. So I'm going to actually put my marker over here. Start heading out. Heading behind us. I have to reintegrate the roll into this. You know, we shouldn't be yaw turning. We should be rolling. But it's having issues with it, and I just haven't put it back in yet. Oh, we need heat. We need heat. Actually sounds like the beep might be picking up again as we head back. Could be my imagination as well. So what's the heading we're supposed to be going? What's in my hand? 266, where are we headed now? 260, yeah, so we're on our way back over there. I do not recall what the cruiser boat looks like. Hoping they have a bunch of, sounds like beeps might be accelerating. So we're coming just to the north of this little island again here. We're up here. So I'm hoping that it's in this quadrant. Wind's very strong. A lot of the waves are pretty big. You can tell by the ships. There's going to be a little bit of a hairy rescue. All right, so we're coming over this, or coming up on this island here, which is this one, I imagine. So we're probably about here. I could put more tools in to help find things, but I kind of like this more manual version of it. You know, I don't want the game to do everything for me. I don't want it to... You know, even a radar is kind of pushing it. Alright, definitely sounds like the beeps are slowing down again. Alright, so we had strongish beeps over here. Let's head over... Start heading this direction. I can still probably see a bunch over there. Just not getting much acceleration on beeps. You know, one thing I was thinking of is putting a counter in there. You know, that would essentially tell you how many beeps per second. You can tell if it's going up or down. But you know, I haven't decided on that yet. right now it's a lot of guessing on my part. So we came in this way. We're kind of coming down here. Alright, passing by this little island here. Let's see. Be this one here. I'm actually going to start turning back over here. Kind of changing my strategy, zigzagging a little. Probably not the best strategy, but we shall see. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's getting stronger now. Yeah, it seems like we're getting more frequent beeps. Starting to lose the light, which could be beneficial if they pop a strobe or a flare. Hopefully that helps us see it. It'd be kind of tough during the day to see strobes or flares. What's that? Oh, there's that fishing boat again. Alright, we're definitely getting faster beeps now. We're in the right direction. Yep, beeps are definitely picking up. See how quickly the beeps are coming? Alright, so we're somewhere probably in this neighborhood. Yeah, they're picking up quite a bit now. They're coming in real fast now. See them. Okay, perfect. So we're starting to get close. Alright, we need to be careful we don't miss this. It's coming in fast now. Oh, what was that? I think that was not it. I'm gonna cheat here for a second. I know, cheating me. Okay, that's what I thought. It was just foam, the water. Picking up, it's still picking up. See, it's nice and fast now, so really need to keep my eyes peeled for some signs of this, and hopefully pop the message soon. It's getting dark fast. I'm going to go down to 200 feet, and it seems like it's slowing down a little bit, so I'm actually going to turn around here. I'm actually going to slow as well. Alright, so we're slowed down about 40, 50 knots here. Yeah, definitely it's slowed down, so we're looking more towards this area here, I think. either down here or up here, I think. So, yeah, by descending, I've made it so that my by descending, I made it so that my you know, I don't have as much visibility. You know, I'm not as high, but I'm also closer, so hopefully I can spot it. Definitely picking back up. I turned off the cabin light there just to make it hopefully a little bit easier to see outside. What's that? I think that's foam again, yeah. Struggling to see it. Where are we at here? We're almost on top of this point. Let's head up here. Hoping to see this soon. So our beeps are speeding up. I'm having issues with, I got down to a speed that was not, it was having issues trying to control the rotor. That's why the altitude hold stopped working. Up, there it is. Really fast beeps. There it is right there. Let me double check it. That's it. Okay, good. Perfect. Alright, what do I want to do? Space bar. I will leave the altitude hold off. I'll take that off. Why won't? Okay, I gotta put my hand on the right keys here. Start adding in some prop again. Alright, so good. We found this. What's my heading? 340. Okay, let's put in a heading of 40. Do 41 here. It's fine. Okay, perfect. Let's go down to, we'll say 75 feet, not 750 feet, 75 feet. All right, so perfect. We're getting there. Up, I need to zero out my prop. I still have prop in there. I'm trying to see where this is. Okay. So there it is. Are we actually going down? Is the question. We are. It's just slow. Oh, I have my heading. Hold on. I need to take that off. What's my new heading here? I'm just gonna zero it for now. Kind of acting the fool a little here, trying to get this figured out. You know, this is what autopilot's good for. Is it really gets you. You know, part of the issue I'm gonna have here is I can't station hold to my current position. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know my exact position, so I can't just put the station hold in. I should be able to do, I should be able to manually do it here. Let me go down to 30, get out of there, 30 feet. Okay, what's my heading? 250. So I'm going to put a 250 in there. Okay. And I've gone down to 30 feet. And we are, okay, we're looking good here. So let me, let me put this here. We're set up. Let me see if I'm drifting. I am drifting. See to the right. So let me add, let's go 20 degrees right. Theoretically, did it go 270? Okay, it did. Let's do 290. So what I'm trying to do is kind of aim at the wind. Do 310. All right, so I'm gonna have to do this manually. So I'm gonna aim 310, and I'm gonna just put in a tiny bit of. It's a lot here. 350. Okay. We're trying to see where the wind's coming from. Struggling trying to figure that out. All right, let me get going here before these people all die. Okay, so let's grab the fire extinguisher. I don't have my fire suit on, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and open this hatch, open this door. Try not to step out. Okay. So I'm going to put my harness there, and then I want to try to... Oh, jeez! Okay, that's why I keep flying on, because I'm not playing this game. I'm going to try to get back in here without causing massive problems. There we go. Okay. So with, you know, that's a issue with station hold where I can't, I don't know my current position. Yeah, casualty died, of course. Took me a while to find it. Let's see. Is that the dead person? No, that's incapacitated. They can be revived. Let me see how many people I need. If it's only 2 and one's dead, I kind of... What happened to the person? They're on me. Why can't I put them in the harness? You gotta be kidding me here. What is going on? I can't put an incapacitated person in the harness. Ugh. Alright, so this, let me try working on this fire, I guess. So I just dropped that person. They're incapacitated. They might be dead. Took us a while to get here. Wowza. Come on, man. Alright, they'll put the fire out at least, though. I think this is a kind of a lost mission at this point, but, yeah. I don't have my fire suit on, and I've hurt myself considerably doing this. Okay, let's start trying to put some of this fire out. I want a little money off of this. We have to worry about our fuel. Our fuel is getting very low. So let me see if I can get this fire out. Okay, fire's out, so we got 3 grand. Let me look real quick at the mission. I am concerned about running out of 5 casualties. Wow, dude. Okay, I am getting very concerned about fuel. So this mission might be... Oh, what are you? Are you deceased? Incapacitated. Deceased. Alright, I'm gonna drown here. I gotta just get out of here. I gotta go check on... I'm freezing to death. I didn't plan for this mission well enough. It's kind of a lost cause at this point. There's 5 of them. They're all incapacitated. Let me check on our fuel. I doubt we have enough fuel. You know, so some good stuff here that I've kind of learned. We need to know what our current waypoint is. So I need to put in some way to read that. So a gauge or something. Yeah, they're all going to die. I'm not getting any of them. We're going to freeze to death. We're getting burned. You know, it's unfortunate, but I would have liked to get the mission done, but it's going to be too tough. There's 5 of them there. I am very concerned about our fuel. And I don't want to crash, so. Alright, so like I said, I am very concerned about our fuel. I have to check our fuel. Alright, let's look. Yeah, we're actually not bad. Let me see if I can get over there. Yeah, so I don't know what my current waypoint is, and because I don't know what my current waypoint is, I can't, you know, I can't do the station hold because I can't just put in my, where I think I am. You know, I don't know where actually, you know what, it's going to tell me right here. There we go. Let's do this. Let me try to get that to work for me. I forgot that it does that. That's actually fine then. Okay, that's fine. Let's put on station hold. Okay, what's our current heading? 70? So 70, we're pointing... Okay, I'm kind of having to play with this to get this to work right. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I bother with this mission. I'm too concerned about our fuel. It's going to take us a long time. Let's get out of here. I'm very concerned about our fuel. Yeah, I'm just way too concerned about our fuel. We have to get out of here. It's bad that we have to kind of give up on this mission, but we don't have the loiter time that I need to make this work. So let's just get out of here. You know, those people aren't going to survive anyway, just because they're all underwater. You know, we got three deceased warnings. We got 3 deceased warnings already, and I'm actually accidentally lowering the engine RPS, which is dangerous. Got 3 deceased warnings already. We're less than half fuel. There's 5 total, so we're getting in the neighborhood where I think the rest are going to die by the time I try to pick them up. I have to go down there, I have to pick them up, I have to throw them on the bottom of the boat. I then need to use the defibrillator to bring them back to life. Then I need, see, they're going to all die before I get to them. I have to throw them on the bottom of the boat, and then I have to defib them. Then I have to carry them, put them in the helicopter. And so it was going to be a long process. And I think we're all right with fuel. I need to put a time to empty. So a TTE gauge essentially tells you at your current burn rate how many minutes you have left. So by us sitting there hovering, if it said, hey, we have 20 minutes left, that tells me, okay, we got to get up and get out. You know, let's see how far we have to go. Yeah, so we're only 6 minutes away from our base. So we'll have plenty of fuel to get back there, but it was getting hairy, you know, and, you know, again, this is, you know, it's not real life. I'm not concerned about these fake little people. You know, some people have made some things in the workshop where it actually shows you on the moving map where the transponder is coming from. You know, I don't want to put one of those on an aircraft. You know, take some of the actual search out of search and rescue. You know, I like doing a lot of stuff manually, so that would kind of take that away, I think. On a ship, it would make more sense to me, just because, you know, on a ship it makes more sense to me just because it, you know, you're just so slow and it's going to take you a long time to get there that makes sense. So, you know, I would be more willing to put that on a ship, on an aircraft. I much prefer this hunt and peck type of thing. We found it. It took me too long. I kind of was, you know, screwing around a little bit too much, but, you know, we found it after all. You know, I was actually in the, you know, the circle was here, and I thought it was up in this top right quadrant, and that's where it was. I just, you know, turned around and went in the other quadrant, and then had to cut back across, so that was just me wasting time when I had a good idea which quadrant I thought it was. at first, so. Oh well. You know, not the end of the world. But we will, you know, we'll see what's up with, you know. So, kind of, let's talk about the next episode. You know, I wouldn't call this a dud of a mission. You know, one of the things that's beneficial is I learned a lot from this mission. What we need in the KD what's still missing. I don't think I necessarily need to be able to read out my waypoint. When we get close to where I want to be, it pops this up. The problem is if there's an area I want to hover at, I don't know what my current position is. So I need to have some sort of system to read my present position. And then, actually, you know what would be better? This would be better. So the GPS always knows my present position. I need to be able to set my... I need a button where I can press it and it sets this to my present position. That's what I need. So I'll think on that and then try to add that in at some point. I also want to get that annunciator panel working. I don't know what I want to do up here yet. But, you know, learn some things that the Katie did. I still want to put in a better station hold system where for, say, the x-axis it does roll and for the y-axis it does pitch. And that should keep it right on. I have to kind of, you know, investigate that a little as well. All right, we are presently 3 minutes out. We are, yeah, so I think it was the right call to get out of there. We've burned 15 gallons from when we left. So we are presently, where are we? Hard to tell, but we're somewhere in this neighborhood, in this neighborhood here, I'd say. And so we burned about half of the fuel we needed. There's a hospital ship there, which I don't think has fuel. I could have probably made that, but then I'm in fuel issues. So we had to stop for fuel, keep pumping a ton of med packs on the survivors that we had, and then try to get them to the hospital. I think that was just a lost cause, you know, unfortunately. You know, I was freezing. They were freezing. You know, I didn't have any sort of diving suit or warm or a cold weather suit, so that made it all very tough to get that mission finished. So, you know, that I should have put on some gear before I left. That's you know, that's something I should have done. But you know, so again, the best thing about career is learning what you need for your vehicles. That's why I think, you know, actually playing with your vehicles in a career save is what gets you, you know, gets you the information you need to know what you need and what you don't need. You know, like we found that fine. Do I think we need a system that shows me exactly on the map where it is? No, I don't want that. That's why, you know, that would be, you know, the whole point of a transponder mission is to use the transponder locator to find it. And if, you know, sometimes we get those missions that says, hey, he's right here. Well, all I have to do is click and put a waypoint there. That would be the same with that sort of transponder system. I'd rather this, you know, more realistic, perhaps antiquated system of doing it this way. It makes me actually have to pilot. It makes me actually have to search. And, you know, I'm piloting while we're doing that. That's not our island, I don't think. I think that is this island. Is it? I can't tell. Maybe it's the refinery. I think that's the diesel island. You see, yeah, that's the diesel island. Those are those two little rocks there. You can see them over here. Yeah, so this is the diesel cell island. So we're coming up on this diesel gantry here. So we're almost home. Minute 16. Definitely, there's a way to spawn. Katie did is somewhere else and fly it in. That will reduce the chance that I accidentally screw up and recall it. So we burned a bunch of fuel for no good reason, but you know, we did put out a fire. We got 3 grand, so we definitely made a profit on this. You know, a lot of people would see that as a failure money-wise, but we made a profit on this. Wasn't great, but you know, we made 3 grand. Oh, I don't know what that is in liters. What are you? 300 liters. So, you know, we still made 600 bucks, which, oh no, we made more than that. What do we use for fuel? I think that's, say, 300 liters. So let's say 300 bucks. So yeah, we're talking. We still have about 2,700 made for this mission. So It's not rolling in cash by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not bad either. We should be able to use the new system here. So let me go ahead and let me zero out the prop. Let me disconnect the altitude hold, and I'll start coming down here. I need to shut off the waypoint there, the bearing waypoint. Kind of letting myself spin a little here. I want to get the island oriented. So I should be approaching from this direction. I did change the approach angle. So I changed it to the locks of this way, so you have to come in over the rocks. Let me turn on the spotlight. Do we have a heading hold in? We do. The waypoint system there, the bearing 2 panel, that takes precedence. So as soon as I took that off, it was trying to do a heading hold. So I turned on the spot underneath. I believe everything's plumbed up here so that the bullseye should work. I really should set it up so that I can switch to infrared light, infrared camera. I'm going to actually shut that spot off. I think it's harming me more than it's helping me. Okay, so we're right over the pad. So see the markings on the pad, that bright yellow line, that really helps me find the edge of it. And then the different markings on the bullseye help me to align myself and see it. So I know I need to come back a little bit. So we're aligned left, right perfectly. I just need to come back, and so the markings are telling me this here. There we go, and we're hooked. So let me double check. I want to go out there and look. I want to make sure that we are hooked to both sides. That's something that's important because that controls our yaw. My flashlight's dead. That controls our yaw so that we don't get blown around. So as you can see, we're connected to both sides. That will keep this from yawing. All right, so now we are all set. Let's look at our final fuel. That's important to kind of know where we're at. Oh yeah, we have plenty of fuel. We burned 14. Was it 14? Yeah, we burned about 14 gallons to get from there to here, so that's not bad. All right, so I wouldn't call that an unsuccessful mission. We made 3 grand. We made a profit. Learned some more things that we need with the katydid. I got the katydid out here, which was one of the goals. Was it perfect? No, not at all. But it's I had fun doing it, and that's the most important thing. And then learn some more things that the katydid needs. And it is home. So that's something I wanted to do, is get it home. So all right, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.